So we'll move on to the Czech Republic now.
Okay, Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Winners
of the tournament in 1976.
Oh, but no, the winners as Czechoslovakia.
Yes, the former
So
Czech
doesn't
Republic.
really count.
So, well, they do. According to FIFA, they do get all their records, just like Russia gets the Soviet Union's records as
So
well.
both Slovakia and Czech Republic get the same records, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, so
something
they
like
share.
that, yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
So.
Well, but as the Czech Republic, they were runners up in '96.
96, very good record as Czech Republic. Ever since they became an independent nation from Slovakia, they've qualified every single time. They made the semis in 04, the runners up in 96. Decent record. Alrighty.
In terms of qualification, they finished runners up in the group, but they had Spain in the group, so
Yeah,
it was quite hard to finish first. But they did really well and finished runners up behind Spain, and they made it through a playoff.
Yeah,
so that's how they
made it through a playoff. Very slow start. I mean, there was a lot of question marks over whether they'd even qualify when the qualification started. They lost to Lithuania at home in the first game. It wasn't good. I lost to a friendly in Norway as well. The jury was out, and and then the coach introduced a couple of younger players.
Mikael Bilic is the coach.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, and he introduced a couple of younger players. It sort of all came at once for the Czech Republic. They introduced a guy named Pilar, and another guy right back, Selassie, very talented fullback and a talented playmaker. And all the while this is happening, if you're watching the Premier League, Tomasz Rosicky was coming to get into starting to get some form, and this sort of just pushed the Czech Republic. They were in. There wasn't a comfortable qualification. They got 13 points. Scotland got 11 points, and Spain just dominated that group. But they got through in the playoff. But it didn't look good at the start. And some of the Scottish supporters were hoping that they'd be in the playoff. But no, it's good to see Rosicky invigorated. There's also obviously Petr Cech, and we know how much of a great goalkeeper he is.
Apart from those two, my other key player would probably be Milan Baros. Who look, he's been one of Czech Republic's best players in the last probably 8 years or so.
Yeah, that's right.
Last couple of major tournaments, and he's actually 30 now, and Rosicky as well. They're 30 as well.
Yeah.
And so these two players.
He's only 30. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he's much older than that. Okay.
No. I mean, they're in the 30s. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's about 32, 33 now.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is probably Baros and Rosicky's last Euros.
Yep.
So they want to make a good impression, leave the last good impression for their country.
Yeah.
So I think they'll put in a good performance, a really good performance. But they both have to put in great performances in order for Czech Republic to get out of the group.
Well, Baros is double-edged sword. I mean, he's still their main striker. It's been so many years, and it's obviously had his Liverpool days, he had his glory days. But no, he seems to be very reliable for the Czech Republic. He did score a lot of goals in qualifying. He was their top scorer. But I mean, it's a bit concerning that Baros is still their main striker. When you talk about I mean, it feels like he's been around forever.
Well, the thing is, this Czech Republic team is not it's not as good as the team they had like in mid 2000s. Like we had Pavel Nedved and like what the other striker? What's his name?
Jan Koller.
That's right. Jan Koller was there. He was a very reliable striker. And they had a much better team back in mid 2000s.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
But now they're sort of left that behind now. That era's gone. This team's not as good.
I think the youth that he's brought in, especially in the midfield, they're looking good, and especially they're supporting Tomasz Rosicky well.
Yeah.
And especially in this group, we have to fancy their chances.
So what's your tip then?
I think they'll get in through the group, second place.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I think they will as well. They'll make it out of the group. They will.
So your first place for Czech Republic, second place for Poland?
Oh no, I didn't put places. I just named teams which will get out and teams will not get out.
Okay.
I haven't put positions there.
Sure.
I haven't gone that deep into predictions.
No, that's right.
But the thing is, they'll make it through. I think overall they're actually probably the best team out of the four in terms of players and form.
Yeah.
the good chance to finish first. But they'll get out with the first and second, but they'll fall the quarterfinals, I believe, as well, because they got to play two big team from Group B, which is going to be too much for.
Group B is a group of death. Any team that they play will they'll have problems.
So the final thing I want to mention, sorry, I'm not sure, is Ruzicki going to be fine? Did he have an injury, or is he going to be?
No, he's fine. He wasn't injured. He wasn't injured this season. He was playing for Arsenal. I haven't heard anything.
Okay, because I thought maybe that he might have some injury.
You always think.
But Ruzicki's
everybody thinks Ruzicki's injured.
Ruzicki's had a lot of injury trouble. So yeah, if he can't get injured, otherwise that prediction can go out the window. Maybe. Yeah. Because he's a really key player, and my tip, as I said, is that they will make the quarterfinals.
Alright, yeah, and same here, quarterfinals. So that's as far as they'll go.
And that's
no further.
And that's Czech Republic.
Yeah, Czech Republic then. Okay. All right.